Ngatia, Chief SME and Enterprise Development Officer at KEPSA, of course, Kenya Private Sector Alliance. And as we jump into this, before we get into the nitty and the gritties of it all, when it comes to SMEs, Harrison, who was your team? Which team were you supporting? Argentina, Spain in the World Cup final yesterday?
I was supporting Spain.
So you're a happy man this morning?
Yes, true, yeah.
Okay. So, as we dive into this, of course, KEPSA is the umbrella body, the primary apex organization for the private sector in Kenya. Founded in 2003, it represents over 2 million businesses of all sizes to engage with the government, to shape public policy. Pivotal role KEPSA plays, of course. And the third annual SME Conference, Awards and Exhibition hosted by the Kenya Private Sector Alliance is happening July 23rd to 24th of this year in Nairobi. It's an exciting time. And even as we jump into this, Harrison, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the SME conference?
Okay, thank you very much, Monica, and good morning, listeners. I think the conference is happening this week. That's the Friday, 23rd and 24th. And it's our third conference. It has been happening every year. We launched it in 2024. So this is our third, and it attracts over 1,000 participants. And participants, most of them are entrepreneurs, but we also have policymakers, we have investors, we have business support organizations. So everyone in the ecosystem will be in attendance. And looking forward to host, and it has several things, activities. We have business clinics, we have a plenary and high-level opening session, we have panel sessions, we have masterclass, we have exhibitions. So we have networking, deliberate in terms of a dedicated space where people can network and create partnerships. So very well thought setup that allows connections, that allows partnerships, that allows businesses to get what they want and ensure that they grow. Thank you.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, from keynote sessions to business clinics to pitching sessions, networking forums and more, I really feel as if this SME conference is set to really create a groundwork for a lot of people to get to the next level of their institution that they're building, of their business, and their personal goals as well via that. So it's a pivotal one for sure. And SMEs contribute greatly to our GDP and employ close to 15 million people, but so many continue to struggle getting down to running a business in this country of a small or medium size today. From KEPSA's perspective, what is the current state of the SME sector really, Harrison?
Okay, thank you. Probably I will start, as you said, SME employs approximately around 15 million. That is around over 80% of the people who are working, so that's a big. In terms of contribution to the GDP, they contribute around 40%. And last of all is that they compose of 98% of the business in Kenya. So meaning they are the backbone of our economy. So when you look at what is happening right now, I think there are several challenges, but there are also opportunities. So you look at how right now there's a lot of liquidity issues. Businesses are struggling from cash, accessing affordable credit. Yes, because when we talk with financials, there is a lot of credit that is happening, but it's not affordable. So that's one of the key things that people are struggling. We are also looking at the changing consumer preferences. I think with the digital solutions that are there, people are able now to get different preferences from a consumer perspective. Then if you look at now the competition, it's big in terms of competition because now it's global because of the digital part of it. You can trade from, you can order something from China from here. So you are competing globally. Then I think the last one is the rising cost of doing business. There's a lot of costs that because of inflation and the other things that have come. If you look at the fuel, that translates to high cost of doing businesses. But there are also opportunities that are also available. If you look at now the expanded market, I'm saying you can sell from here to China to West Africa, to any part of the country, any part of the world. You can be able to sell your products, but also look at issues around
there's many facets, right?
Yes, there are so many. There are so many. If you look at beyond the even digitally, you can be able now to trade. Previously, people now are able to do their businesses from their houses.
The brick and mortar model is no longer necessary for everybody.
Yeah. So there are opportunities that are there for business that can. Yeah. If you look at how people now are connected.
Yeah.
You are even able to get business partners without meeting them. So there's those opportunities that are available if you look at it from a broader perspective, and you can be able to see what do I need? Do I need a partner? Do I need a supplier? Do I need a customer? What do I need to do to expand my customer base?
Amazing. And so there's so many insights from the conference that is, of course, happening, like I said, 23rd to 24th of July, 2026 in Nairobi, the 3rd Annual SME Conference. There's also award and exhibition hosted by KEPSA. So we are sitting on a big surprise for you today because we have a special gift to give you. If you want to take part, if you want to be attending the SME conference, you can answer a simple question for us as we go along with this conversation, of course, with Harrison, and you stand a chance to win this code that will get you, what, Harrison?
A complimentary ticket that you will have access to all what we have said at no cost.
Amazing. So you can win a complimentary ticket to attend the SME conference right here, right now. Send in your answer to this question as we go along on this conversation, and by the end of it, you could be one of the lucky winners. My question to you today is, what does it mean to supply B2B? What does the B stand for in B2B? What do both those B's stand for? Hint, they both stand for the same word. What does B stand for in B2B? This is when a company sells its products or services to a particular entity. That's it, all right? So if you are somebody in the business space, in the SME space, certainly this is a term you're familiar with. So I'm not making it too hard for you because, listen, I want to set you up for success just as much as KEPSA does. So simple as that. Tell us your answer. What does B2B mean on 0701 984 984, and you could win this complimentary ticket and really take your business to the next level. You can also use X. Hashtag is drive-in with double N. Tag at 984 in the morning at Capital FM Kenya. And I believe they can also tag KEPSA?
Yes. At KEPSA, just KEPSA. It's KEPSA.
Simple as that. Yes, KEPSA. Find us on X. Tell us your answer, and you could be a lucky winner today. We've got goodies this morning. Thank you, Harrison. It's always nice when somebody comes in with a bag full of gifts to give away, right? And now let's get back to it, to the conference theme. It's Beyond Survival, Building Smart and Resilient Businesses. What does moving beyond survival actually look like for the ordinary Kenyan entrepreneur? And we always talk about how the entrepreneurial spirit of Kenyans is so vibrant, it's so large that they will find opportunities. We will find, valleys as peaks and valleys, but we'll keep going. The resilience is certainly something many talk about. But this theme, what does it mean truly?
It means that we grow business in a way that we move away from hand to mouth.
Okay.
Where business can grow, they can employ more people, they can be able to contribute a lot in terms of GDP. When I was giving statistics, you heard me saying 98% of the business in Kenya as SMEs, they contribute over 80% of employment in Kenya. But in terms of GDP, they contribute 40%. So how do we grow that contribution to the GDP? So how do each businesses grow in a way that even when there are economic shocks, during COVID, they are able, or during the fuel crisis, how are you able then to survive or be able to ensure that the business is still growing? It has systems, it has been able to build systems that are helping that business to grow for generations, not for survival for the owner. I think that is what we are looking at.
Going into thriving beyond surviving.
Yes.
Right? And of course, it also the generational aspect of it, which I know a lot of people down the line struggle with when they don't see that from the onset in terms of how they structure their business. And then when it's time for the longevity aspect of it to truly be thought about, things become murky, like what will my son, what will my grandson or granddaughter do when the business is handed over to them eventually? Because it took a lot to build it up, right? So you want to see it keep going, of course, for them, for generations beyond them. And something that is very interesting when it comes to what the conference focuses on, 4 key pillars: finance, market access, leadership, innovation. When it comes to finance, I know cash flow to be one of the most sticky subjects for SMEs, because it's like, yes, I have a client who is going to be paying me 100,000. I have a big order. I will supply. But what about the credit cycle? When am I actually getting that? The cash flow. So of these pillars, which do you believe is one of the biggest challenges for Kenyan SMEs? And I'm already thinking finance, right? Just to preempt. But of course, you tell us more.
I think you are right. But if you look at it, all those are interconnected. So whereas finance could be one of the greatest, it requires all the others to work so that the business can grow. If you look at it, even if you have finance and you don't have markets, it means that you are not able then to, that investment, you are not able then to recoup. So it's not just about finance, it's about all things. Because we look at how to support businesses, the risk whether it's policy, whether it's finance, whether it's markets, whether it's their capacity, leadership, governance, structure, all those things. How do they support the business to ensure it has it is in the right path for growth? So from my end, all of them are important. They just need to ensure that they are working or they are coming at the right time for the business to grow.
Absolutely. Yes. And as we keep going along, remember, you need to tell us what B2B means in order to get your hands on some complimentary tickets in order to attend the 3rd Annual SME Conference. Lots happening there to set you up for success. Ngatia, I've seen your answer. Yes, you are totally correct. Your comment has also been well noted. Somebody said border to border. That's not the correct answer, so you can scrap that one. And a couple more correct ones coming in, so keep sending them in. What does B2B mean? And you shall be, if you get the right answer, in the running to win a complimentary ticket for the SME Conference, 3rd Annual SME Conference by KEPSA. Now, let's talk about the entrepreneurs who attend conferences hoping to leave with something practical. Everybody wants that nugget, that bite that is going to be applicable when you go forward. Now, personally, I have had a service-oriented consulting business. I have tried to venture into products, and products are a whole other ball game, So you really need so much when it comes to a training that gives you practical aspects of application, so that you can better your offering, you can better your business, your service delivery, and ensure it is going to the next level. So what can participants expect over the 2 days that will genuinely help them grow their business and not just theoretically give them a framework?
Okay, based on the people that we expect to participate and the activities that we learn in the 2 days, there are different things. You will start with the master classes. So a lot of we'll have master classes where participants will be trained on key things, including being investor ready and getting to know how the funding, the people with funding looks. There are things that they look at.
Yeah.
And sometimes we say funding, to be investor ready, you start early. You don't just start when you want. So you have to start early. So getting those reads, we'll have investors in the room. So having them, but also they will be the one taking the training. So you'll be getting industry expert from the people, not theoretical trainings. It's practical because it's based on people who are leading or providing investments. We'll have business clinics, different organizations, whether you have tax issues, whether you want to be invested. That would be a one-on-one, like an advisory. Based on your need, you can be able to walk in to the different organizations that will offer that. So you'll be able to get experts solutions because we have industry experts in the room. The other thing is connections. If you are looking probably suppliers in a certain area, you are likely to get supply in that room. If you are looking for customers, your next customer will be from that room. If you are looking for funding, so all those things, we have the right people in the room. So you just need to come prepared, learn, share, because there will also be a lot of sharing. Probably you have some business plan. You probably exchanging your ideas with others will sharpen your business plan so that you are able then to, from a practical perspective, so that you are then able to ensure that you implement your business plan now with more knowledge, which are more practical, and that are also responding to the current needs, because there is a lot of changes in how our markets looks like.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This conversation is going to keep going after this short break, but you keep telling us, what does B2B mean? By the way, hint, both those B's stand for the same thing. The answer is not border. And 0701 984 984 is the number to keep sending your answers in. To remember to add your name, of course, because we've got complimentary tickets to the 3rd Annual SME Conference to give away right here.
Want to know how you can access world-class healthcare close to you? Then don't miss the Jam every weekday. We'll be bringing you everything you need to know about the Aga Khan University Hospital's new Gigiri Specialty and Executive Center, Expert Medical Services, and Afya Mkononi, the smart digital wallet that helps you save for healthcare and enjoy exclusive benefits. Tune in to the Jam every weekday from 3 p.m. for expert insights, exciting updates, and everything you need to know to stay informed. Aga Khan University Hospital. World-class care here and now.
The conversation everyone will be having in the office starts right here on Capital in the Morning with Chico and Malika.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Are you ready? When you look at me, do you judge me by my cover? I got to be kidding me to think that I'm that kind of clever. I don't really disagree. Sorry, you can't buy my kisses. Open your eyes and see true love comes for free.
I'm keeping my heart open, hoping you won't stab me in it. 'Cause I've been in love before, and when I had to pay, I did it. I lose my sanity, trying to measure your intentions. What do you want from me? How much will it be? Yeah.
Come on now.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
Now, Janet.
Ooh, Luther. I know you are my baby, my one and only baby. You said it twice, I'll say it thrice, my baby, baby, baby. I've got so much love for you, and it's easy to give it when I
that jazz. It's funny, honey, what you never had. A lot of bone structure, I can make it last. A minute to win it, I deep feel the pass.
Material, imperial, so kick the info. You know, I know it's not about the dough. So baby, if you wanna be my lady, I'll forget the riches and the other itches.
Is Luther and Janet Jackson. The best things in life are free. Well, that's coming through for you in Capital in the morning, 38 minutes past the hour of 8. Let's get right into the headlines.
In Capital Newsbeat this hour.
IBC finalizes campaign spending limits for 2027 polls. Gachagua to tour Meru and Embu in Mount Kenya unity bid. And Banham to promise more breathing room in fast speeches farmers.
More in Capital Newsbeat. Capital Sports Update, where sports is taken seriously.
Spain beat Argentina 1-0 to claim their second World Cup title in a one-sided final in New York last night. Ferran Torres called the winner in the second half of extra time, volleying into the roof of the net after Nico Williams had headed Pedro Porro's cross back into the danger area.
Lamine Yamal, Pedro Porro, Williams, and thundered into Spain by Ferran Torres! At last! At long.
The newly crowned champions will co-host the next edition of the competition in 2030 alongside Morocco and Portugal. And in local news, Harambee Starlets goalkeeper Vivian Chionzo says she is ready to step up for the team at this month's Women's Africa Cup of Nations. The backup custodian says she has been going through the gears in training and is ready to make a mark at the tournament.
From Nairobi venye tuko hapa sahi France, I think training imeimprove tu sana. Yeah, watu wanaendelea kupush na naona kila mtu ana give 100%. Yes. Nikiweza pewa nafasi ya kucheza, nita give 100%. And as for team, tunataka tufike hapo semi-finali.
The national team are currently in training at a residential camp in Miramas, France, ahead of departure for Morocco. Elsewhere, Kenya Pipeline successfully defended their Division 1 Women's Volleyball League title with a straight sets of victory over Kenya Prisons at the Kasarani Indoor Arena last evening. The Oilers won in sets of 25-23, 25-22, and 25-23 to clinch a 2-1 overall winner over the Wadress in the three-game series that began on Friday. Their win followed that of Kenya Ports Authority, who won their first ever men's title with victory over newcomers Chernovisi and on Saturday evening. And back to the international scene, Mercedes driver Kimi Antonelli bounced back to winning ways with victory at the Belgian Grand Prix yesterday evening. The Italian young star recovered from a losing position to calmly cross the finish line ahead of Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen of Red Bull, who took second and third place respectively. Antonelli will be hoping to continue his winning run at next weekend's Hungarian Grand Prix before the Formula One takes a 4-week break. And that's your Capital FM Sports Update. For more on this and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke.
Capital Sports Update. Up to the minute sports, where sports is taken seriously.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your city, your sound, your morning duo. Malika Kazia and Chico Lawi.
It's the legend herself, Madonna. Of course, yesterday we saw her come in on a dune buggy in terms of performance at the FIFA World Cup halftime show, quote unquote, alongside Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, the Brazilian legends. What a moment, right? And jumping back into the conversation about legendary things, that SME, that business that you've begun, you wanted to become legendary. You wanted to grow and go all the way. And somebody very, very important is here to talk to us about how you can do that. It's Harrison Ngatia, Chief SME and Enterprise Development Officer at KEPSA, all about the 3rd Annual SME Conference, of course, brought to you by the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, happening July 23rd to 24th. And the location is All Saints Cathedral, Nairobi. So, yes, Thursday, July 23rd to Friday, July 24th from 8 a.m. So, here's the thing. Whether you're an entrepreneur looking to grow, whether you're an investor seeking viable opportunities, whether you're a policymaker shaping the business environment or a partner supporting enterprise development, you need to attend this conference. There's just so much that you can garner from this, from keynote sessions, business clinics, pitching sessions, networking forums. I can go on because it's really, truly incredible. And of course, like we were chatting about earlier, Harrison, SMEs being such a massive part of the Kenyan ecosystem and providing millions of jobs. Yes? Now, here's the thing. You can stand a chance to walk away with a complimentary ticket. Keep on telling us, what does B2B mean? Simple as that. And I'll send you a code that you can use to get your complimentary ticket when you visit events.kepsa.or.ke and then see the SME conference event link. There you've got the option to register, and exactly that's where you'll be using this code. Okay, I have laid out the roadmap for you. I'm getting the correct answer in right here from Dominic. Congratulations. Daniel, congratulations to you as well. And you can use the number 0701 984 984 to keep telling us, what does B2B mean? Stand a chance, complimentary, attend the conference and grow your vision. Grow that vision of the business that you have for yourself and even for the people around you. Coming back to the conversation with Harrison, something exciting as well as in part of the event is the SME Innovation Excellence Awards and the SME Enablers Awards as well. So why was it important for KEPSA to introduce these awards, and what impact do you really hope that they're able to have on the entrepreneurial ecosystem in this country?
At KEPSA, we believe success should be celebrated. So, and there is so much that SMEs are doing that needs to be also showcased. So we believe through these awards, people will be celebrated from the business that they are running, their innovative business model that they are running. And in the process, we are able then to provide them with a small grant of for them to continue with their innovations, but also for the enablers. It's good to celebrate those who are doing good work to support the businesses. And showcase to other businesses who is in the ecosystem to support them. So that is also important, so that businesses know where they can go to knock doors when they have a challenge. So that's why we are also recognizing them, because I think the SME, the challenges that the SMEs are facing are too many. So they require a concerted effort to ensure that we solve them. So working together is very important. So business knowing where they can get all those solutions, I think that is also a very important thing. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And, innovation doesn't always mean I'm creating the next big app, right? So what kind of innovation is KEPSA looking to recognize this year?
I think for us, innovation is, from a business angle, you are looking at solving society problems, but now with some profit, sustainably, in a way that you can be able to make money, but you're also solving an issue, or you are probably enhancing your efficiency. Probably you have a very creative business model. It's not just the digital app. It could be in manufacturing. It could be in any sector, whether it's tourism, whether it's retail. It could be in any sector. So for us, we look at all the sectors, not just the digital aspect, but we are looking at now those solutions that are innovative and are able then to solve the issues that the society is facing sustainably.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I have truly been privileged to talk to a lot of different entrepreneurs through my work, whether that's in fintech, whether that's in co-working spaces, it's in transport and logistics, it is even micro businesses, you know, when it comes to produce and agriculture and access to markets being one of their key issues. It's really something incredible to see how vast the range of businesses in Kenya is, and how entrepreneurs who are getting into it for the first time into different industries have the zeal to do so, and are really trying to break the, so to speak, ceiling when it comes to any kind of industry. Now, one of the key challenges remains, of course, access to finance. It is one of those biggest pain points for SMEs. Beyond simply finding funding, and this is a pivotal question many SME owners ask, how can entrepreneurs become investment ready?
I think there are several things, because there are those things that investors look at. Key at the top is the ensuring that you can be able to maintain your finance records. So start maintaining your records early, because at some point you will know the financiers will look for that. Ensure that you have a good governance structure that will give comfort to the investors that their money is safe. Look at your business model. Is it compelling to an investor that if I give my money to the business, it will be able to generate and be able to return that money? Because that's what the investors are looking at. Yes, I will give you the money, but I also need that money back. So does your model give that comfort to the investor to ensure that it continue growing, but also able to repay the funds that? So the other thing is, how is your character in your ecosystem? If you have a good character, it's some of the things that helps give confidence to the investor, because one of the things that they are also looking at is the character of the leader of the business. So ensure that you are able then to ensure that you are operating ethically. You are complying to legal processes, like if you are need to file tax returns, you need to pay. You are paying. So all those are part of the things that investors look for.
Keeping your books from the get-go,
yes.
Having your accounts sorted, you're not using a private account for business purposes, even just having this clear-cut line of command, so that people know how things go, how decisions are made. Yes. All these corporate governance intricacies. As somebody gets into their business operation, sometimes they sideline thinking, I'm just starting out. I'm either one or two, individuals, and I don't need to get into all these nitty-gritties. But actually, getting into it from the start saves you so much headache down the line, because you will grow. That's the idea, and that's the hope.
And that you can only grow. Businesses that accelerate growth are the ones that are able to access funding. Mm-hmm. So you have to...
It's a catch, right?
Yes. So as you say, when you are starting, even as you walk the journey of growth, how do you ensure that all systems, all things that you need to put in place for you to get funding are right from the start? So that downstream, when you require funding, it will be easy for you to access the funding that you require. Because at each growth stage, you require different kind of funding. So if you are prepared, then it will be easy for you to then access the funding that you require at a lower risk interest rate. Because one of the challenges that SME face is that most of the investors usually look at them as very high risk. But if you have been able to to walk the journey in a way that you are able to demonstrate how your growth, how the funding has helped you in different stages, then it becomes easier to get funding at scale as you continue. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to you, Hezron. You get a code to get a complimentary ticket to attend the SME conference. And I want to give out so many of these codes right here. Harrison has brought, like I said, goodies. You can win a complimentary ticket to the 3rd Annual SME Conference, Awards and Exhibition. So the conference, of course, has all the insights from 23rd of July to 24th of July. And then the awards are really recognizing so many different SMEs in different aspects. So from 8 a.m. at All Saints Cathedral this Thursday and Friday, you will have seriously a chance to upgrade your business and yourself as an entrepreneur. So you do not want to miss out on this opportunity. All you need to do is tell me, what does B2B stand for on 0701 984 984. Really make me feel like Oprah today. I want to say, you get a code and you get a code and you get a code. Make my dreams come true as I make yours as well as a business owner. And Harrison, finally, if you're speaking directly to an entrepreneur listening to us this morning, perhaps someone who's running a small business, wondering whether it's worth attending the conference, what would you say to convince them they should not miss this one?
I think one of the key one is learning a business is very lonely. So coming to the conference, you will meet like-minded people. You will look at you look crowdfunding. So it means that you will meet different investors. Probably your next customer will be in the conference, your supplier. Any partnerships that you require for you to grow, we have brought all those people in one room. I don't think there is any other platform that you can go, that you can get anything that you want in one room. So that's why we are keen in ensuring that all the businesses can participate. And if those who will not be able to participate physically can also follow us in our YouTube, KEPSA YouTube, will be also be able to be live, to live stream. So because we want as many businesses to benefit, but there is benefit for people who will participate physically, because as you say, networking when we can talk one-on-one is very different from the digital networking. It still works, but I think there is that comfort of knowing who I'm talking to. So we are looking forward to seeing as many on Thursday and Friday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Harrison Ngatia, Chief SME Enterprise Development Officer at KEPSA. And we're talking all about, of course, the 3rd Annual SME Conference. Over 2 days, more than 2,500 participants from the SME owners, policymakers, investor spaces, innovators, development partners coming together, not just to talk, but to co-create solutions. You want to be a part of it? Keep on telling me what B2B means on 0701 984 984. I've still got a couple more complimentary tickets to give away, so make sure that you send in your answer with your name to walk away with this prize today.